Hey everybody, and good day, I guess. Yeah, it's an excellent day. We are out again for another adventure, something that we haven't done yet, but today we're going to.
No, rephrase that. Jimmy's going to. I'm watching because it is just a one-man kayak.
Oh, you let the cat out of the bag.
Oh,
I hadn't
sorry.
told him yet it was a kayak.
I'm sorry. Do we need to do this over?
Nah, we'll just stick with it. So today, this is what we're gonna do. Remember that kayak that was in the back of the truck a week or so ago? We picked it up when we were in the city. It belonged to Caleb, our son, and he wasn't using it. So I said, may I borrow it? And so anyway, we're gonna get it out today. I'm kind of excited because one of the things that I wanted to see is, because a lot of people will say once fishing season's over or, it starts to get cold, then you just can't get out of the water. So we're going to see if that's true. It's, what's the temperature today, do you
About
think?
64, I think. 62, 63.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
The sun's out.
Sun's out, rained all day yesterday. So we just had tons of rain yesterday. It was a shutout for sure. But today the sun's out. It's about 60 degrees. It's, I don't know, 9-10 days into November. Most people would say, it's too late to kayak or it's too late to get out on the water. We are at...
Some people would also say we're too old to be doing this.
I won't. You won't hear me say that. But okay, so we are at...
Cedar Lake,
Cedar
on the
Lake.
east side.
Yeah, now we've been here before. We've showed you some video before, and the wind's coming up, so if it gets a little noisy, I apologize for that. But we've been here before and showed you some of the campgrounds and things like that, and this is such a beautiful place. It's quiet.
Very remote.
You get in here, I mean, we're kind of in a bowl, all these trees around, and this time of year, the colors in the trees, you see them back there behind us? The leaves are changing and things like that, but so I wanted to see how far in the season can you get out and kayak, realistically. So we're going to give it a shot today. About 63 degrees. I told you the wind was just coming up.
I love how you keep saying we're going to give it a shot.
I want you to feel.
I'm such a part.
You are a part.
I am. I'm going to help unload
this is a
and cast you into the water.
8, 10, I don't know, almost 12 foot. So I'm going to need some help getting in the water. So that's why she's here. So actually, I want her to see how hard it is to get it out of the back of the truck with 2 people, so I can get a trailer. So and she'll go, maybe you need a trailer, but shh, don't tell her. Okay. So anyway, so we're going to get it out of the water. They have one boat ramp here. Now this lake, if you don't remember, this lake, you can only put a 7.5 horsepower motor is as big as it can go. So
is that like a pontoon boat and under?
No, it would be like
trolling motor.
Oh,
gotcha.
Really? Yeah. You could get a small 5-horse, that goes on the back of, some of those John boat type deals that across the water. You could do that. But in the times that we've been here, I've only seen people in kayaks out on the water. But again, it's a beautiful day. 60 degrees, winds probably, I don't know, maybe 10 miles per hour. I can't really tell. I want to see what kind of effect that has on the water, if it makes it too difficult to get out, to where if you go across the water, can you get back okay? And that way we can kind of start, documenting these things so that, maybe.
Because you're all anxiously awaiting.
Right.
Our documentaries.
I didn't mean documentary, I'm documenting. So, so.
2 completely different things. Okay. But
Yeah.
now that we're on the same page, I got you.
I guess that's true.
Okay, so we're documenting.
So
Go
that,
ahead.
So that, when people come down and they think maybe it's too late in the season, this would be a perfect time to be camping. In this part of the state, it just doesn't get incredibly cold like it might. You're out of the wind, which is what's horrible in Oklahoma City and El Reno where we were. Here, when you're out of the trees and stuff, yeah, it's just like everywhere else. But here, it's really pretty nice. So we're gonna unload this from here, which shouldn't be a big deal. But a trailer really would make this a whole lot easier. To where one person could do it. But anyway, we're gonna get it on the water and see. Oh, sorry about that. Poked her in the nose. Here, can I get that for you?
You actually hit my hand as I was trying to rub my nose.
So And then what are you going to do while I'm out on the water?
I'm going to try to take pictures and videos just in case I have to document him falling in and me having to call for help. Which actually I could go swim and get him, but it's a little frigid probably for that. So
It could be.
But he has a life jacket on.
I have a life.
One in the,
Yep.
like a blow up?
Yep.
Do you blow it up as you're falling into the water in a panic state? So it's like,
No, it's got a pull cord,
oh, gotcha.
and it just inflates, kind of like.
Well, then you're good.
Yeah.
All I can sit back and read a book.
There you go. So that's what she's going to do. I'm going to get out on the water, paddle around for a while, and then I'll come back and so, yeah, we're going to check it out. See you guys in a minute. Well, I really can't even believe I'm sitting here. You know, this is this is really pretty nice. I'm extremely grateful, obviously, for this adventure. So, you know, I've not done much kayak fishing, but I think I see some in my future. So I thought I would get it out today, and it's the first time really for me to have it in the water. Caleb, this is his kayak, and so you know, it's been fishing a few times, not much. You can kind of see what's going on behind me. So place for gear there, and a place for gear here at my feet, and of course it can be totally decked out with all the fishing gear it needs. Or you know what, if you just want to enjoy the lake, I think we mentioned it earlier, it's about 63 degrees today. The wind's blowing out of the east, at least here where the lake is. The wind's blowing out of the east. I don't know, it's not bad. It's maybe 10 miles per hour. I have on some waterproof boots that let me, here they are, that let me get into the water okay and not get wet. These pants kind of repel water. They're not, you know, 100% waterproof, and wearing a light windbreaker, a couple of t-shirts, and that's what I have on today. This is totally doable. Sun's up, bright, and it's actually really nice here on the water. No fishing today though. Hopefully in the near future I'll do some fishing, but I just wanted to get it out and see what it's like. Even just to have the kayak and an opportunity to kind of get some different type of exercise and to experience nature and what God has created in this way. Something a little bit different, a nice little adventure. So, you know, totally doable. Again, Cedar Lake. You can see we've got, you know, one campground is over here on this side, and then there is another campground over here on this side. And I think we showed you a video before of you know, we were standing over here talking about this campground. Apparently there's a hiking trail that goes all the way around the lake. Pam and I are planning to do that here in the next week or so, and kind of chart it for distance. I don't think it said on the little trail map that I had how far it was. I would have to say it's got to be, you know, at least a couple of miles maybe. But Cedar Lake, it's about 20 minutes from us. Great place to set up a camper for the weekend. It's quiet because you can't get big boats on here. So this is really a beautiful spot, beautiful place to be. Like I said, 60 degrees, sunshine. And I think really I could be comfortable here, even if it was a little colder and I had on a hoodie, something a little warmer. I could do something like that and really be really comfortable. Once I start paddling a little bit, you know, probably developed a little bit of, you know, exercise and get my body temperature up if I needed to. But really, I'm totally comfortable. wind's blowing me away from where I put in the water, which is right over here. And so I'm going to paddle back over there here in just a little bit. And Pam's up over on the shore. She's reading a book. Oh my gosh. Now I know you're thinking, oh, that must be nice to be able to, you know. Well, I'm not really retired yet. There's work in my future. It's a matter of what kind of work. But I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy this video.
I debated on whether coming to get you or not.
Well, I'm glad you did.
How was it?
You know, it was really amazing. I wish you were out there. We could have had two of them. We've both been out on the water.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's a little breezy, it feels a little breezy out there. It was kind of, but it wasn't hard to maneuver, and it was really nice. Sun shining and whatnot. It could have even been a little colder before I got, uncomfortable. So it was really pretty good. Boat handles extremely well. So next time I'm bringing my pole though. I'm just saying. So, but anyway, all right, we're gonna get this thing loaded back up in the truck and
Maybe take a hike over here.
We'll go check out a hike, and it's what we do on our adventures. You ought to come join us sometime. All right, we'll see you guys later.